All right, everyone, get ready, because today we are taking a deep dive into some wild tech predictions for 2025.
Wild is right. We're talking some seriously futuristic stuff here.
We are, and all this is based on insights from a top tech researcher and investor who's really got a good handle on what's coming next. So let's jump right in.
Sounds good.
All right, so first up, let's talk about robots.
Robots.
But I'm not talking about your little Roomba running around. I'm talking about actual humanoid robots hitting the streets, like walking around like we see in the movies.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's not sci-fi anymore. Companies like Unitree are already shipping their G1 model. You can get one for about $16,000.
Wow.
Which, sounds like a lot, but when you consider that the market for these things is projected to hit like $17.3 billion by 2027.
So this is a serious industry.
It's not a toy, it's happening.
Yeah, so what are the potential applications for these robots? Are we talking like robot butlers and maids,
Yes.
finally?
I mean, maybe eventually, but think about healthcare settings, dangerous environments, companionship for the elderly. I mean, there's really so much potential there.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
All right, so robots are coming.
Yeah.
What else do we need to be prepared for in 2025?
Well, buckle up, because crypto is predicted to potentially soar to new heights. We're talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all potentially hitting new all-time highs.
Okay, so is this the year I finally become a crypto millionaire?
Well, maybe. But hold on, remember, crypto, it's volatile.
Right.
So, there could be some corrections along the way.
That's a good point. Are there any predictions about a crash?
Yeah, there is talk of a potential crypto market crash happening sometime in 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, they're saying it could drop by 30% or more, but, this is kind of the nature of crypto. It's always gone through these cycles of booms and busts, so.
Yeah, strap in.
Exactly.
Hey, want our free AI dope top AI tools that we use? Chat below. It's our live Google Sheets packed with over 100 killer tools, video, music, photos, AI voices, productivity, script writing, YouTube hacks, captions, the works, always growing, live Google Sheet, always free, AI, dope top AI tools that we use. Download and chat below. Back to the show.
Okay, let's get back to AI for a second, because this next prediction is really kind of out there. AI doppelgangers. So is this like having a digital clone of yourself running around online?
It's kind of like that, yeah. Imagine having a personal AI agent that can text, email, and even attend Zoom calls, just like you, even while you're sleeping.
So it could be like sipping margaritas on a beach while my AI self is stuck in some boring meeting.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, there are obviously some ethical questions here about authenticity and misuse.
Of course.
But companies like Personal.ai, they're forging ahead. And the market for these AI doppelgangers is expected to reach $10 billion by the end of 2025. So,
Wow.
It's happening.
Okay, so AI is getting very, very sophisticated. What else can we expect?
We'll get ready for even more crypto ETFs to hit the market.
Okay.
So remember, we saw the approval of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs in 2024. Well, experts are predicting that Solana, Ripple, Hedera, Litecoin could be next.
So what does that mean for the average investor? Is this a sign that crypto is going mainstream?
I think it's a pretty clear sign, yeah. More ETFs means more accessibility for investors, which means more demand and potentially higher prices. And they're even talking about a crypto index ETF.
Wow. Okay, things are really getting interesting. Now, this next prediction is a little unexpected: retirement savings, getting a crypto makeover. So are we talking about putting Bitcoin in our 401ks?
It might not be as crazy as it sounds. Regulations are softening, millennials are demanding crypto allocation. So some analysts are saying we could start to see crypto options available in 401k plans as early as next year.
So that's a pretty big shift. I mean, I've always been told retirement funds are all about playing it safe.
Right.
Is this really a good idea?
It's a really complex issue. You have the potential for higher returns, but there's also the volatility to consider. It's definitely something to watch closely and do your research.
For sure. Okay, so robots, AI, clones, crypto in our retirement funds. What else is coming?
Well, get ready for AI to take over the creative world. And we're not just talking about AI-generated art. We're talking AI-generated movies, games, even personalized entertainment experiences tailored to your individual preferences.
Whoa, so like I could just tell an AI to make me like a sci-fi romantic comedy with a talking cat and it would just do it.
I mean, maybe not that specific, but you get the idea, AI could potentially create customized entertainment that adapts to your tastes. Like, imagine playing a video game where the storyline changes based on your choices, or a movie with an ending you choose.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing. That's a whole other level. But all this AI creativity, must require some serious computing power.
Oh, absolutely. Rendering these AI-generated experiences, it demands a ton of energy and processing power, and that means a huge boom for companies involved in AI hardware, like NVIDIA, TSMC. They're going to be very busy.
Yeah, so while we're enjoying our personalized AI entertainment, there's a whole infrastructure boom happening behind the scenes.
Exactly.
That's fascinating. Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest names in crypto. Michael Saylor and his company, MicroStrategy, they've gone all in on Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, they've amassed a huge Bitcoin treasury, and their stock price has been soaring because of it. But some analysts are predicting this could be a bubble about to burst.
Okay, so is their stock overvalued? What's the risk here?
Well, the risk is that if the Bitcoin market takes a downturn, MicroStrategy's stock price could plummet. So
Investors need to be cautious.
yeah, it's high risk, high reward.
Okay, so what else is happening in the world of AI? Is it just getting smarter and smarter?
Well, yeah, much smarter. In fact, OpenAI is expected to release GPT-5 early next year.
Okay.
And it's rumored to be a massive leap forward in AI reasoning and problem solving. Some experts believe that GPT-5 could even spark the debate about whether we're approaching artificial general intelligence or AGI.
AGI, that's the idea that AI could become as intelligent as humans. Right? That's both really exciting and a little terrifying.
Yeah, it raises a lot of questions about the future, for sure.
This is a lot to take in. We've covered robots, AI, crypto crashes, and the potential for AI to become as smart as humans. I need to catch my breath.
I know, right? We've only just scratched the surface. There are even more wild predictions to come. We'll be talking about decentralized finance, the resurgence of nuclear power. I mean, there's a lot more to unpack.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's take a deep breath and dive into the next set of predictions.
Okay, so let's talk about what's happening in the world of finance, specifically how AI is poised to revolutionize the way we invest.
Okay, so are we talking robo-advisors 2.0s, or is this something even more advanced?
It's definitely a step beyond. Yeah, we're seeing the rise of AI-powered investment funds and financial advisors that can analyze massive amounts of data, identify trends, and even execute trades autonomously.
So does this mean I can just hand over my entire portfolio to an AI and let it do its thing?
Well, it's not quite that simple, but the potential is that these AI systems can identify opportunities and manage risk in ways that humans simply can't.
Okay, that's both impressive and a little scary.
Yeah.
What about the human element in investing? Will AI completely replace financial advisors?
It's unlikely that AI will fully replace human advisors, but it will definitely change their role. It's more about AI augmenting human expertise, helping advisors make more informed decisions.
Okay, that makes sense. So AI is shaking up the investment world, but what about the underlying infrastructure that powers all this technology?
Right as AI becomes more sophisticated, the demand for hardware is exploding. We're talking about a massive need for data centers, cloud computing, and specialized chips.
So companies like NVIDIA and TSMC are going to be printing money.
You could say that they're the ones supplying the picks and shovels in this AI gold rush.
Okay, let's circle back to crypto for a moment. You mentioned earlier that Ethereum is getting a major upgrade. Can you remind us what that's all about?
Yeah, the Ethereum Spectra upgrade is slated for early 2025, and it's a game changer. It's designed to make Ethereum faster, more efficient, and less expensive to use.
So less gas fees. That's always a good thing. How is this upgrade going to achieve that?
Spectra introduces some clever improvements like account abstraction, which simplifies transactions, and enhanced blob capacity, which allows the network to handle more data.
Okay, so basically Ethereum is getting a turbocharge. What does this mean for the price of ETH?
Well, a faster, more user-friendly Ethereum is likely to attract more users and developers. That increased demand could translate into higher ETH prices.
Makes sense. Now, we've talked a lot about AI communicating like humans, but what about AI actually doing things in the real world? Is that still a futuristic fantasy?
Not at all. In 2025, we're going to see a new generation of AI agents that can go beyond just chatting and actually complete tasks for us.
So are we talking robot butlers finally becoming a reality?
It's not quite that dramatic, but think about AI agents booking your appointments, ordering groceries online, or even drafting emails on your behalf.
Okay, that's actually pretty impressive. Will I even need to leave the house anymore?
Maybe not, but seriously, these AI GTD, getting things done, apps have the potential to free up a lot of our time and mental energy.
Sign me up now. Let's talk about a topic that's been generating a lot of buzz lately, decentralized finance, or DeFi. What's the prediction for DeFi in 2025?
Right now, many Americans are locked out of DeFi because of regulatory restrictions. However, there's a possibility that these barriers could start to come down in 2025.
So is that good news for DeFi and crypto in general?
Absolutely. Opening up DeFi to American users would unleash a massive new market and potentially fuel another wave of growth in the crypto space.
Okay, let's shift gears again and talk about gaming. I've heard some buzz about crypto gaming finally going mainstream. What's the prediction here?
It's true, 2025 could be the year that crypto gaming goes from niche to mainstream, and it's not just about those play-to-earn schemes anymore. We're talking about actual fun games that use blockchain technology to enhance the gaming experience.
So how does blockchain make games better? I'm not a gamer myself, so I'm curious to hear how this works.
Well, for one thing, blockchain allows for true digital ownership of in-game assets. Imagine being able to buy, sell, or trade your favorite weapons characters or virtual real estate on a decentralized marketplace.
Okay, that makes sense. So gamers can actually own and control their digital assets. What else can blockchain do for gaming?
It also opens up new possibilities for in-game economies and cross-game compatibility. Imagine being able to take your hard-earned items from one game and use them in another.
That's pretty cool. Are any major game studios getting involved in this?
Definitely several big names are exploring blockchain integration, so it's only a matter of time before crypto gaming becomes the norm.
All right, let's move on to a prediction that's near and dear to my heart. XR glasses, are we finally going to ditch our clunky VR headsets and step into the future of augmented reality?
It looks like 2025 is shaping up to be the year that stylish and lightweight XR glasses hit the market. We're talking about products like Meta glasses and Apple glasses that will offer a more seamless augmented reality experience.
So instead of being completely immersed in a virtual world, we'll be able to overlay digital information onto our real world view. I can see the potential for that.
Exactly. Imagine walking down the street and having directions pop up right in front of your eyes, or seeing virtual product reviews as you browse a store. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, I'm sold. Sign me up for a pair of those XR glasses. Now, let's talk about the crypto landscape in the US. We've talked about regulatory uncertainty, but is there any hope for a more crypto-friendly environment in 2025?
There's a growing sense that the US could become more receptive to crypto in 2025. This could lead to a resurgence of US-based crypto companies and attract billions of dollars in investment from American investors.
So a potential crypto renaissance in the US, that would be huge. What's driving this shift in attitude?
There's increasing recognition that the US needs to embrace crypto innovation to remain competitive globally. Plus, there's growing pressure from both the crypto industry and investors for clearer and more supportive regulations.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, we talked earlier about stablecoins, those cryptocurrencies pegged to the US dollar.
Yeah.
How do they fit into this evolving crypto landscape?
Stablecoins are predicted to play a key role in driving enterprise adoption of crypto. Their market cap is expected to double to $400 billion by the end of 2025.
So businesses are becoming more comfortable using stablecoins for transactions and other applications. Why is that?
Stablecoins offer the benefits of blockchain technology, such as speed and transparency, without the price volatility of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin.
Okay, I see the appeal. Now, we all remember when El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as legal tender a while back. Are any other countries following in their footsteps?
Yes, it's predicted that more nations, particularly smaller ones, will establish Bitcoin strategic reserves in 2025. They see the potential benefits, such as attracting foreign investment and boosting their economies.
It's amazing to think that Bitcoin is becoming a national asset for some countries. Okay, let's dive back into the world of AI. We've talked about AI agents communicating and completing tasks, but is there anything even more mind-blowing on the horizon?
Get ready for crypto AI agents to take over. This niche area is projected to grow tenfold in 2025, with AI agents managing social media finances and even controlling real-world machines through DEPIN applications.
Okay, back up a second. What exactly is DEPIN?
DEPIN stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. It's basically a way to use blockchain technology to manage and control real-world assets like sensors, drones, and other devices. And AI agents could play a key role in automating and optimizing these DEPIN networks.
So we've got AI robots and now everyday objects, all connected through blockchain. Is this really the future we're heading towards?
It's certainly one possible future, and it's not as far off as you might think.
Okay, my head is spinning a little bit, but in a good way. What else is in store for us?
Let's talk about crypto going public. We could see more crypto companies like Circle and Kraken go public through IPOs in 2025.
So crypto is officially entering the Wall Street arena. That's a pretty big deal. What's driving this trend?
This is being driven by strong market conditions and growing institutional interest in the crypto space.
Okay, I can see how that makes sense. 2 more predictions to go. What's next?
Get ready for DESI, decentralized science, to revolutionize research funding and collaboration.
DESI. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. How's that work?
Basically, it uses blockchain tech to like tokenized intellectual property and research outcomes.
So are we talking scientists like crowdfunding their research with crypto instead of relying on those traditional grant systems?
Yeah, and even selling like ownership stakes in their discoveries. It's a whole new way of doing scientific research. It could really accelerate innovation and lead to some big breakthroughs.
Okay, that's amazing. So we got AI, crypto, robots. What's the last prediction that's going to blow our minds for 2025?
This one might surprise you. The resurgence of nuclear power.
Wait, really? I thought nuclear power was on its way out. What's driving this comeback?
Well, the demand for energy is just skyrocketing, especially with all this power-hungry AI coming online. And nuclear power, it's a clean and efficient way to meet that demand.
Right, but what about the safety concerns with nuclear? And the nuclear waste?
Those are valid concerns, but new tech and safety protocols are addressing those issues. Plus, with climate change, nuclear is starting to look like a more viable option.
Wow, that is a lot to process. We've covered robots walking around, AI writing movies and managing our money, and now the comeback of nuclear power. 2025 is going to be insane.
It really is, and it's fascinating how all these trends are connected. The rise of AI is driving demand for things like DEPIN, and the evolution of crypto, it's opening up new possibilities for investment and ownership.
So what does this all mean for our listeners? What should they be doing to get ready for this crazy future?
It's time to get informed, stay curious, and maybe get a little daring. There's so many possibilities, and those who adapt and embrace change, they'll be the ones who thrive.
And if you want another AI dope deep dive, check this next video and ask yourself, how lucky are we to live in these AI dope times?